What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I'm here to talk to you about The Challenge Season 38, Episode 2, entitled Friend or Foe. What? If it's your first time seeing me, hi. Follow me on my social media, Instagram and Twitter at A Connection TV, and let's get into it. Also, go to watchactv.com because that's the platform that I throw all of my original produced scripted content on. Also, I need y'all to subscribe and like and subscribe. Subscribe and like, both. Right? If you like the video, it gets the video seen more. If you engage with the video and leave a comment, it gets the video seen more. So yes, let's get into this particular episode, which by the way was kind of lukewarm, right? It wasn't like, my God, ah. It was more like, yay, you know? So where we last left off, Bananas and Nany, aka Banani, come back and, you know, they do the little slow-mo run onto, you know, the elimination grounds. And everybody's like, oh my God, Johnny, oh my God, Nany, Banani. They're like all excited and gasping for air, trying to breathe. So dramatic. But, you know, Bananas comes on, Nany comes on. And can we just talk about the teeth in the room? Can we just talk about the teeth in the room? My God. Did she get them enlarged to eat turnips? I'm trying to figure out what's happening with the veneers of it all. But I digress. I'm going to try to get through it. I just have to say it. I could just see her mowing Casey's lawn all day, all night. Anyways, let me get off her teeth, okay? But yeah, they go up to the upper platform and they start asking, like, so what happened? What just went down while we were away? Like, who left? And they're like, oh, you know, such and such left. They took out Sam and Kayla. And yeah, and Casey's gone. And she's like, oh, Casey, no. And I'm like, okay, what? Like, all right. Anyways, can we get past this? I just have to say, Johnny being on for 21 seasons, and he's only 39 or 38, whatever he said he was. I'm like, what? 7-time champ. You know, this is Nany's 12th season. She's been to 2 finals. 3 finals and made it twice or whatever she said. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, wow. Like, whoa, 21 seasons? Damn. Like, as much as you would want to hate on Bananas, you just can't, because he's like grandfathered in. Like, 21 seasons, there's nothing you can say. Like, he's an OG, period. And it's just, you have to give him that respect. So if I were to ever grace, I would never go on the challenge. But if I were to ever grace the challenge, I would be like, yo, I respect you for everything that you've done. Like, what? Like, he's a complete OG. So we get this little cute little, you know, snippet of them saying, or Banana saying that, oh, my mission is to help Nany get her win. Okay, cool. That was Leroy's missions before. Like, they were missioning together to help each other get each other's wins, but that did not happen, right? That didn't happen, and it was because of Nany. Leroy was right there, but Nany was taking her sweet time, and it did not happen. So, whatever. Now Bananas is here saying, oh, I gotta help Nany get her first win. Whatever. We get to the house. Johnny is rooming with Devin. Oh, that's therapeutic, right? That's like, oh my God, so great. And Nany is sitting with Tori and Laurel, and she's like, okay, get me up to speed. I know I've only missed 1 game, but I want to know everything that's going down. Let me know, sisters. And they're telling them about what happened, and Johnny and Raven was going for the vets the very first game, and this and that, and that and this. And then, you know, Nany pulls out this necklace with the pendant, and she says, you know what this name means? It means war. And then we get this whole thing about her mom and how her mom died, and I'm not going to say any jokes about that because my mom is going through a lot right now as well. And yeah, there's nothing funny about your parents going through what they go through and possibly dying. And then another buddy of mine, his mom just passed away yesterday. So it's just a lot. So I'm not even going to go there with the moms thing. But condolences and good energies to any and everybody out there that has lost a parent or whose parent is currently suffering with bad health, right? Let's move on. Johnny and Turbo don't really care for each other. Bananas is trying to be funny with Turbo. Turbo's not here for the laughs or the ha-has. He's like, it's not funny. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. No joke here, sir. And then Laurel comes in and she decides to tell Johnny everything that happened between the whole champagne situation, which honestly, I wish they would have recorded that so we could have seen it, because why are we talking about that? That happened already like a while ago or whatever. Like, why are we bringing that up now? It would have been nice to have seen that if they were going to bring it up. Now, something that's very disturbing that comes up between Devin and Tori. Tori tells the world and Devin, which Devin should already know, right? Because they're ride or dies, but whatever. Tori tells the world that she's on antidepressants because it took her a lot and she's still struggling with getting over Jordan. So immediately my mind went to, damn, like these producers are just really trying to get good TV. Like these producers do not care about Tori's well-being. They're just here for the ratings. And it made me think of the show that was on TV, and you already know I'm bad with names, so I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. It was a show about a thick or heavier set white chick who dances or whatever, and she has she has a black friend, and the black friend was gay, and they were on this singing competition, dancing competition thing, or whatever, and like the producer was like really like stirring up the pot, and they were all for the dramatics and like, oh, that'll make good for TV. Y'all know the show, I think it's called Big Star or Big Jump or Big Star, whatever it's called. That's what this particular challenge is giving me, or just the challenges period is giving me with Jordan coming back. And I'm like, this girl is telling y'all she has not gotten over Jordan and that she's on medication to take care of her depression. And y'all are gonna bring Jordan back on the show? What? Insane to me, insane. But it will help for the ratings, I guess. We get to the challenge, it's like this leveling platform thing with a trailer, tractor trailer kind of canister thing floating in the air. And they have to leap on that and climb on that and level out the thing or whatever. Before they're even able to start, we find out that Emmy quit on Nam. And I'm just gonna say this, Nam needs to just hang it up flat screen and leave the challenge alone. Every time he comes to the challenge, he's always kicked off early. He can never make it through anything. He's always, if it's not his back, it's somebody abandoning the mission and his partner leaving, whatever happens, he's always not making it but so many episodes. Nam, just stay away from the challenge. So all the challengers are getting through it except for everybody, right? Olivia and Horatio go first and they make it through. But, Turbo Team loses. Tamara falls, Nurys falls, Colleen drops, Tommy drops, Fessy drops, Raven drops, Amber drops, Jack drops, Michelle drops, Tori and Devin makes it. He says his fingers feel like they have chlamydia. Johnny and Nany goes last. They finish, and it's called Banani for life. And then Casey comes out of nowhere, or from waiting in the back wings. She got over her COVID, and she's able to come back. Why? How? Because Emmy and Nany left, and Emmy and Nam left, so we're just gonna bring Casey back. I don't know how I feel. I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it. If they had COVID, send them on their way, tell them to go home and recoup. You know what I'm saying? But no, because Emmy quit, Casey gets to come back with her brother. Whatever, gag. Nany ends up winning the challenge, and I'm like, oh, that's great. She's all in tears, crying. Her mom passes away and all that lovey-dovey stuff or whatever. And Bananas like, that's why I'm here. Whatever. If they get to the end and they have to choose between each other, Bananas is taking the money again. Or has he learned his lesson from doing that to Sarah? I mean, the curse is broken. He won another challenge. I can't remember which one the last one he won, but it was like a couple challenges ago. He won and then just left because it was a curse against him about winning challenges, but whatever. So we get past the fact that they won. They get back to the house, and Nany wants to talk to Turbo, but Turbo does not want to talk to Nany. Nany is like, Turbo, I heard people saying that you wanted to go into elimination. Is that true? And then immediately Turbo gets an attitude. He doesn't want to talk. He's like, if you just want to throw me in elimination, throw me in elimination. And I'm like, golly. I can imagine this dude having a girlfriend or a chick or something, because he does not know how to communicate. Excuse me. And I feel bad for Tamara, because she seems like a real well-rounded kind of a chick. For her to be put up there with Turbo, it's like, I don't know, I feel bad, because it's not going to work out in her favor. You know, they go back and forth arguing, and you can see Casey like, I want to say something. I don't want to say something. I do want to say something. I'll let Nany handle herself. But like, this dude is all in her face and like, what's going on or whatever. It's nice to see that Turbo does not get physical, right? It's nice to see that he walks away. I don't know how he operates in real life, but like, he is a very like scary dude. Like, you can't even sneeze or you'll get smacked. Like, I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And like, when he first come on, I really was jiving with Turbo, but Turbo is just obnoxious and arrogant for no reason. And that, I just don't understand where that comes from. So right away in the Liberation, Johnny is working his veteran status to a capital V. Like, you clearly can tell that he's won this. He's been on 21 seasons. He knows how this works. He's like, what happened? Let's get out these people right now. Like, and who's attached to them right now? Because we get to pick 4 peers. So immediately he's like, let's get Johnny and Raven out. Michelle and Jay are connected to Johnny and Raven. Horatio and Olivia are connected to them. And we already want Turbo and Tamara out. So that's the 4 we should pick. I mean, it makes sense to me. I get it, you know, but Nany's not really going to offer up a fight. She's just going to be like, oh, okay, whatever. When Michelle and Jay got up in there in the deliberation, Michelle was all like, I don't understand why you would do this to us. I'm like your sister. We're friends. And I'm like, girl, how long have you known Nany? I'm like, what? And Jay is like, not even believing the tears either. He's like, oh my God, like, what's really happening? Side note, Nany's not winning this season because she already told us that she doesn't win. I felt the vibes when she said at the beginning, win or lose, I'm still here for my mother. Girl, you ain't winning. You ain't winning. And we saw that she was like hospitalized. She gets hospitalized for something happening to her. She ain't winning. Again, it is not in Nany's fate to win. I'm calling it out. If I end up being wrong, I end up being wrong. But she ain't winning. I just don't see her winning. I see KC winning more than Nany. Ooh, how you with somebody, right? Y'all met on the challenge and she wins the challenge before you. How? Wait, no, did Casey ever win? No, she didn't, because she busted her kneecaps open. She won Big Brother. That's what she won. Am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah, I don't think Nany ever won. I mean, Casey ever won. She busted her kneecaps. But anyway, Turbo and Tamara's sit down was very, very, very interesting, because immediately Turbo gets up, walks away from the table. He doesn't want to, he says, I'm not listening to you. I don't want to listen to you. And then he just gets up, and Tamara's sitting there like, and he's like, come, Tamara, come. We musteth go with and leaveth her here at the table with, and I don't like the bananas, and I hate the bananas and the apples. I'm like, oh my God, Turbo is just ridiculous. Like, what? So we get past all of that. We get to the challenge, and this is where I have a problem. Do we have a problem, Nicki Minaj? Yeah, we do. I have a problem with this because this happened in All Stars, where the challengers go down and the audience helps them out. I don't like this. The audience should not be able to freaking help them out. What is this? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, it's just not cool. I don't like it. Of course, we got the stone thing and the dagger and the stone bit or whatever. And and you know they're pulling it out. Michelle is having her reservations with Johnny because Johnny seems like he's making side deals with Olivia and Horatio, and Jay's like, well, that's my friend, I can't do nothing about it, like I have to be loyal to my friend. And I understand, you know, Jay's position. He's like, well, if I pick Johnny and Raven, everybody's gonna be after us in the house, but if I don't pick him, I'm gonna be known for, you know, backstabbing my friend or whatever. So he's like, well, I want to be known for having my friends back, so I'm going to keep Johnny in the game. I'm like, okay, well, cool, that's commendable. I like Jay, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him. But Horatio and Olivia goes up against Turbo and freaking Tamara. And I had a problem with this. Like, everybody was helping Horatio and Olivia because they wanted Tamara and Turbo, so many freaking names, to leave and you know, lose. I don't like this. They should not be able to do that. That's not hot. That's not exciting. That's not, that, like, you're not true competitors if the people on the top are telling you which ones to pick. I don't know. It was corny. That whole part is corny to me. But then, you know, what happens after that? TJ's like, oh, well, don't leave just yet because we have somebody else that needs to come out and play. And who is it? And it's Jordan. Where's Anissa? I don't know. But it's Jordan. Jordan's here. I love seeing Jordan. I love seeing the vets. You know, I just do. I love seeing these guys and girls come through. This is nostalgia television for me at its best. And I just remember watching Real World Road Rules back in the way days, right? So I've been following this journey for a very long time. So I love it. This was a great episode. The episodes 1 and 2 of the Challenge Season 38 was better than the whole entire season of the Challenge USA. And that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Leave your comments below the video. Let me know how you feel about, one, the audience being able to help the players, and then, you know, Jordan not coming with Anissa just yet. Like, what happened? I don't know. Anyways, and do y'all think it's fair for Casey to be able to come back? Like, what? If that's the case, Nam should be able to pick a whole nother partner, like as many times as he's been cheated out on this show. Anyways, leave your comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.